adversity among men.
Standing at 6'9" tall, the pride of Iceland, 36 pounds.
You like my beard? So do I. CourtesyOfTheBeardStruggle.com.
This is Rain. It's more than just total body fuel. It's total push yourself beyond the limits fuel. It's total you got this, ain't nothing gonna hold you back fuel. From 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, it's more than a pick-me-up. It's a jumpstart your day, get me through the night, kicking the can. With all the goods your body needs to crush your goals, so you can focus, boost, hydrate, and recover. This is Rain, total body fuel.
Good morning, Thor. What you got there? Yogurt?
What? It's not yogurt. It's scare.
You count it all. The reps, your grit, the grind, your belief, the dose. Focusing on what matters. Knowing that you must squeeze the most from every day, every step, and every moment. Make it count.
Hello and welcome to Iceland Strongest Man Day 2. We've completed 3 events, Thomas, and we have a tie for first place.
3 guys tied for first place.
It's a little bit unconventional,
Yeah.
but it's going to be a tough race to the finish line now. We have 4 events left.
A really exciting day today.
Yeah, I'm super excited, but for most of you that weren't here yesterday, let's meet the guys that are competing. Hilmar, a client of yours, once again.
Yeah, started Strongman just this year, beginning of this year.
He did terrific yesterday.
Yeah,
pulled
awesome.
a 340 deadlift, which is a 35 kilogram PR.
Huge PR.
Doing really nicely against like the middle of the pack guys and battling against Kristján Páll there for like 4th place, which is pretty impressive for a newcomer.
Yeah, very impressive.
Very impressive. Let's meet the next guy. We have Kristján Jón Haraldsson, as we talked about yesterday, the favorite, but only has 1 win. Has been consistent in the top 3.
Yep.
And hopefully has some really good events coming today. So he's possibly gonna grab that first win of his in Iceland Strongest Man. But I mean, he has won the last 2 events, Westfjord Viking and Strongest Man in Iceland.
Yeah.
So
he wants to keep that going.
Yeah, most definitely. And let's meet the next guy. Kristján Páll Árnason tied with Hilmar with 7 points, tied for 4th place.
Oh, yeah.
And they're battling it out.
Yeah, the lightest competitor here today.
Yeah, he has also like at least 1 event left today. That is a pretty good event for him.
Yeah, the natural stones.
Yeah,
he's very good at them.
Let's meet the next guy. Páll Logason, one of the guys who's tied for first place, a deadlift monster, pulled 370 kilograms yesterday.
Tried the 400.
Yeah, failed it, but it was a terrific attempt for him, and I mean, he's doing really nicely, and I mean, he's 36 years old. His last contest in Strongman was, 2013, 14?
Yeah.
not a new face, but definitely re-emerging as a serious guy. Let's meet the next guy. Then we have Sigurjón,
A newcomer.
a complete newcomer actually, because this is his second contest. Only competed in the strongest newcomer and second place there, only to Hilmar. And I mean, we didn't expect much, but he's doing okay.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Pulled the 270. He did the truck pull. I mean, doing a truck pull for the first time with a 22-ton metric ton
That's
truck.
challenging. Yeah.
Really challenging, and also going first. So,
Yeah.
but the deadlift was really decent. The front hold was pretty decent. So, I'm gonna be excited to see what's more to see from him. Let's meet the next guy. Then we have the reigning, defending champion of Iceland Strongest Man, Stefán Karel Torfason. One win yesterday in the front hold. Tried to be cheeky in the deadlift, trying the 375 kilogram deadlift, and
Some tactic going on there.
yeah, definitely. I mean, he has some nice tactics going on.
And he's also tied for first place with Kristján and Páll.
Yeah, 15 points. I mean, we're talking about points all the time. Let's just check out the points. Here we have them: Páll Logason, the winner of the deadlift, Stefán Karel Torfason, and Kristján Jón Haraldsson tied in first place with 15 points. Kristján Páll Árnason and Hilmar with 7 points, and Sigurjón Guðnason with 4 points at the bottom. This is the points tally of yesterday. We had the truck pull, the deadlift, and the front hold in that order. And Kristján Jón Haraldsson won the truck pull. The deadlift was won by Páll Logason with a 370 kilogram deadlift, and the front hold was won by Stefán Karel Torfason with, I believe, with 42 seconds. One of the guys who was he's quite methodical in everything he does.
Yes, he is.
And you could just see it by the grip. He was gripping the handle on the car battery all the way in between, so he maximizes everything he does, and there will be no exceptions here today.
No.
But Thomas, we have terrific 4 events coming up. We start out with the weight over bar,
A throwing medley.
a personal favorite of mine, and we have the 16 kilogram keg. Then we go into the 18 kilogram bag, going into the 20 kilogram bag, going into the 24 kilogram keg, and then we have a kettlebell, I believe. And you can see the kettlebell all the way there on the left side of the screen next to the 24 kilogram keg. It's a traditional like kettlebell that you use in
Highland Games.
Highland Games. You've actually thrown
Yeah,
this one.
I've thrown this one.
And it's a really nice one. You have to actually use one hand, and it's gonna be.
They can use both hands. If
They
want.
can use both hands, but that's cheating. I kid. I kid. We were discussing the favorites here, and there is one name that pops out in my mind, and that is Stefán Karel Torfason.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the tallest athlete.
Great explosive power.
Great explosive power with a background in basketball, which definitely helps when you talk about that explosive power going up for rebounds, etc. And then we have Kristján Jón Haraldsson.
Yeah, they're gonna battle it out here.
Yeah. Also, we have kind of a dark horse here, which is Hilmar.
Yeah, he might shine here.
He might shine here because he is quite a good thrower. Has he tried out the kegs though?
I don't believe so.
How much of a difference is it that you have that keg instead of the back?
There's a lot of difference. The first keg is, it's tall, and Hilmar is tall himself, so he should be able to throw that over pretty easily. The backs, they can, hit you back, so you have to be careful throwing the backs.
Yeah.
And I don't believe Hilmar has ever thrown the kettlebell also.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I would want to see him at least try out the kettlebell before he throws it. I mean, every athlete, as we know, gets the chance to to throw all the implements before they try, and just equipment testing, in fact. And I mean, you were pointing also out that Hilmar is a tall guy. He has that space in between his legs to maneuver the keg, so it's going to be easier for him. I mean, for the likes of Kristján Páll and Páll Logason, that's going to be a huge difference.
Challenging.
Yeah, a bit more challenging.
But it's a light keg, so they should probably throw it over pretty easily.
Yeah, it's a light keg, 16 kilograms. It's going to be maybe a big difference when you go into the 24 one, but that one is like more compressed, and it's going to be interesting to see. Hilmar will be starting up because he was in last place in the front hold, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does. Of course, our head referee Theodór Ingólfsson Melstev starting out the athletes, letting them know where to start, and should be going. The height is 4.5 meters and just pulls it over. Easy. First 3 implements over.
Looking very solid.
And there we go. Hilmar.
Kettlebell. Damn.
No. Has to try it out one more time. And no.
He has the height, but he didn't.
Definitely has the height. I believe he should take a more of a methodical approach, but here we go. It's going to be interesting to see, though, what his time was, because I believe he failed it 2 times.
That's expensive.
Really expensive. And I want to see the time.
Here we have a replay. Good throws.
Really good throws from Hilmar. And the time tally should be reaching me soon. And that's the time we measure all the contestants against. And then we see the first fail.
Second fail.
Second fail,
now
sorry.
The third throw.
And then
over it goes.
Over it
Happy
goes.
with that. Sigurjón up next.
Straight.
This is just maybe the 4th or 5th time Sigurjón is throwing implements like this.
Oh, did a decent job with the 16 kilograms. The back is, I mean, a little bit more traditional, and handles that easily.
No.
24 kilograms, a little bit too much for him maybe, but he gets a little bit more of a chance. Has 60 seconds to execute it. Yeah, he's done. Impressive though.
Yeah, good attempt.
Good attempt and a decent time, because next up we will have Kristján Páll Árnason.
First over easy. Second over easy.
And the third over.
Just barely.
I mean, the 20 kilogram back over 4.5 meters is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Kristján Páll, not known for his throwing, but he's going to show us here what he's got.
So he's going calm.
Goes over, a little bit pulling it over. And nice height on that 18 kilogram back. And now he needs that 24 kilogram, so he stays in the race. I believe he has a better time than Sigurjón. So
but now he's chasing Hilmar.
Now he's chasing Hilmar. But I believe he hasn't thrown the 24 kilogram keg. Yeah, he's done. Good time though. Next up should be Kristján Jón Haraldsson, but let's see the replay from Kristján Páll.
Solid throw.
Really good throw with 20 kilogram back. I know Kristján Páll has been working on his throwing in the last couple of months to make it better. And then we get Kristján Jón Haraldsson, a favorite for the title. Trying to...
Don't blink now.
Don't blink. He will handle every single implement.
Amazing.
Just look at the
mistakes.
speed from Kristján Jón Haraldsson, setting the bar high for the rest of the guys coming up. And Stefán Karel right now thinking about how will I beat this time. He didn't even...
The previous back hasn't even landed when the next one is in the air.
That's how you know you have a good thrower. Páll Logason coming up next.
Next competitor, Páll Logason.
Haven't seen him throw a lot.
Oh, but I think he should be able to throw all the implements over.
Yeah,
It's just about the time.
he has definitely thrown the kettlebell before. He wants to get to that. And the 24 kilogram keg, that is the implement I'm looking forward to see Páll throw. He will manhandle this easily. A little bit slower than Kristján Jón Haraldsson.
He's also releasing the backs very low.
Yeah, not using his height.
He's using his arms to throw.
Yeah,
He should be using his hips and just the whole body. But he has huge arms.
he's a big dude, a really big dude. We want to see him get it over.
He has to follow the implement all the way over his head.
Needs to release it a little bit later.
Using the hips and momentum.
Kind of reminds me though of how Eyþór Ingólfsson Melstead does it, but Eyþór definitely releases later in the movement.
Stefán Torfason is leading the competition among two other guys.
And then we see one of the three leaders, Stefán Karel. That will definitely change now after this event. Páll Logason not finishing the whole event, failing on the 24 kilogram.
So he's going to lose some points there.
Yeah, and Hilmar finished the whole event, so he comes in between possibly Kristján Páll. Stefán Karel also a tremendous thrower.
He knows he's going to throw everything over. He just knows he got to be fast.
And there we go. First one, second one, both. And he throws it into the sign. Goes over, but loses a little bit of a time.
There's time there. He probably wasn't sure if it went over or not.
Yeah.
So he hesitated a little.
He checks out the time from the timekeepers. And then we have the replay. Look at it. Goes to the rain sign all the way in the back. And it's a tiny fraction of a second, but I mean, this is what it's all about.
So I think, not official, Kristján Haralds has this win.
Kristján Jón Haraldsson in 12.64 seconds and Hilmar in 36 seconds, so he's most definitely in third place or second place. I believe he's in third. Still need to get the time from Stefán Karel. That will separate the pact. And Páll Logason did 3 implements in 14.78 seconds. Sigurjón did it in 21.8 seconds. And I just want to see the tally. Do we have the score table for this event available? I wanna see that as soon as possible. But I mean, I think that just tiny fraction of a second for Stefán Karel looking to see if it landed on the other side, it may have
cost him the win.
Yeah, may have cost him the win, because I believe I just saw the table on the dock, and I think there's only about 0.8 seconds in between. So that's gotta hurt.
That's gotta hurt.
That's gotta hurt. This event over. I believe the winner of the event is Stefán.
No.
Kristján Jón Haraldsson. Sorry, but until I get it official, it's gonna be a tight race. Next up, we have the super yoke. 400 kilograms. That's a heavy yoke.
400 kilogram yoke for 30 meters.
400 kilogram yoke. The super yoke it's quite a heavy yoke.
Heavy. It's almost world class weight.
Yeah, I mean, how heavy was the weight on the yoke in World's Strongest Man?
I think it's about just maybe 30, 40, 50 kilograms more.
Yeah.
So they're just up there.
Yes, world class. I believe this is the heaviest yoke this summer in every event in Iceland.
Yeah.
So that's something. Also, the yoke, as you will see later on, guys, it's a very wide yoke, and
it's big.
It's very hard to brace yourself under, and that's the key to get a good brace and everything like that. So the heavier and the guys with the longer limbs will definitely have a advantage there.
They'll be able to brace more, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a super yoke.
Super yoke. I like that. The super yoke coming up next, but first we're gonna have some commercials.
Ever since he started using the Beard Struggle products, he's starting to believe he's an actual Viking.
Yeah, this one's my favorite. It reminds me of my first raid.
You've been in there for an hour.
Go away! Hey, you want to be a Viking? Try this out.
So this is an interview.
And?
Thor's skyr have less lactose than yogurt?
Thor's skyr goes through ultrafiltration, giving it more protein and less lactose than Greek yogurt, making it easier on the stomach. I should know. I used to eat 2.5 pounds of skyr a day. I like to think of the billions of probiotics in each cup of Thor's skyr as my personal army, my crew.
What do you mean?
They help break down my food to absorb nutrients better and reduce anxiety. While I'm working, out here. They are working in there. What do you have to offer my kingdom?
ما عندنا شيء. احنا ما عندنا شيء.
They say nothing, nothing. We have nothing. I have beard oil.
Beard oil from where?
beerstruggle.com.
Really? Why didn't you say so? Welcome, brothers.
You count it all. The reps, your grit, the grind, your belief, the dose. Focusing on what matters. Knowing that you must squeeze the most from every day, every step, and every moment. Make it count.
This is wine. It's more than just total body fuel. It's total push yourself beyond the limits fuel. It's total you got this. Ain't nothing gonna hold you back fuel. From 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, it's more than a pick-me-up. It's a jumpstart your day, get me through the night, kicking the can. With all the goods your body needs to crush your goals, so you can focus, boost, hydrate, and recover. This is Rain, Total Body Fuel.
Já, þú mátt alveg.
Kristján, a victory in the first event, then you're leading the competition now. How do you feel right now?
I feel very happy because this was the event I could lose points against Stefán. The next 3 events is very good for me, so yeah.
So you have not lost a competition this year?
No, not yet.
So are you peaking now?
Yes.
So you are good in all the events who are coming up?
Yes. If I don't make any mistakes, I'm gonna win.
So, Páll Logason really strong though in those events?
Yes, and also Stefán, so it's gonna be a fun battle.
But you came here early today to check out the equipment, so you were making sure you did not do any mistakes. Am I right?
Yes, I always do that. That's just the experience.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I mean, Kristján Jón Haraldsson in the lead by 0.06 seconds. He wins Stefán Karel, and as we were talking about,
that look back was expensive.
And let's see the points tally. And there we have it, 7. That's not correct. Kristján Jón Haraldsson with 21 points, Stefán Karel with 20 points, Páll Logason with 17 points. He was in, I believe, second to last. And Hilmar did really well in this event. He was in third place, grabbing himself 4 points and making up 1 point. Kristján Páll getting 3 points here and with 10 points, and Sigurjón grabbing the last place, but still getting a point and has 5 now. But I mean, that's 0.06 seconds. It's a tiny margin.
Yeah,
tiny margin.
It's almost 1/4 off that look back.
Yeah. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Yeah. I mean, but that's strongman. That's strongman for you. And as we were talking about the next event, the super yoke. Let's check it out. And then that's the yoke. We've both personally trained with that yoke. It's a hard yoke.
It's a very hard, very wide, very tall. It's even, we have to cut off the top ends of it to fit it in a gym.
Yeah, the old gym, it did fit, but there's a little bit of a lower ceiling in the new gym, so with that they had to cut off the top part of it. But I mean, it was made and put in the gym for Hafthor, I believe, to train for. It was World's Ultimate Strongman, I believe, and Iceland Strongest Man has been a qualifier in the past, at least, for World's Ultimate Strongman. We saw, of course, Theodór Ingólfsson Melsteð grabbing that qualification, ending up in second place. Stefán Karel won it the year after and decided not to go, I believe, and Theodór went again. So here we see Theodór.
Kristján Páll.
I mean, he should be really happy. I mean, the event we just went through, the weight over bar, it's not a good event for him, and he stayed with Hilmar in that event, and we were talking about Hilmar possibly gaining a huge advantage from Kristján Páll and sailing away in that kind of middle of the pack, if you will. But Páll with 17 points, still in third place, but Hilmar sailing up against him, 6 points in between them. Stefán Karel here trying out the yoke, trying the pickup. I believe we only have, is that 250 on the yoke?
About that. The guys are just warming up now.
Warming up. The favorite and the man in the lead, Kristján Jón Haraldsson. And in the interview, Thomas, that's the methodical approach that Kristján Jón has to each competition. He comes earlier, checks out everything. And here's the 10-time champs versus the 1-time champ.
I think this Kristján Haraldsson just doesn't want to make the same mistake he did last year, which cost him almost a title.
Almost a title in Westfjord Viking.
No, in Iceland Strongest Man, where he went for a 300 kilo squat, and he hadn't done it in training. He went all out, tried it, but couldn't get it, so he got 0 or 1 point in that event.
Exactly. We were wondering what that was all about, because a couple of the guys went for I believe it was a 230 kilogram or 240 kilogram squat, and there were big points to make there, and I mean, he can definitely do that, but that's neither here nor that, because that's last year. interesting what they are doing. Moving the yoke around or figuring out where it's gonna start. Eyþór, the head referee, commanding the guys what to do here. Sigurjón will be starting out the yoke. The yoke is a 30-meter course that you have to complete. It's the same course we had for the Húsafells state.
This is the second time Sigurjón has done a yoke ever.
Second time.
He did it the first time just a week ago.
You can just see the focus.
And doing a 400 kilogram yoke for the second time, that's very impressive.
It's extremely impressive, and I believe the yoke is a little bit lower than I would do it, but I mean, whatever works. The pickup, of course, is extremely hard. But it's going to be interesting to see how far he went. He has 90 seconds to complete, and he's trying that pickup. He has made it. I mean, that's approximately maybe 10 meters. Trying his absolute hardest to go as far as he can. That's no joke.
That's impressive.
That's really impressive.
Second time doing a yoke, 400 kilos for, what, 10 meters? 10
meters. About 10 meters. And we will get the tally of how far he went. And then they're gonna reset, and
9:25.
9:25 for Sigurjón. 9.25 meters in the 30-meter course. So next up, by my tally, is Páll Logason. He should be going up next.
Okay, Páll Logason, gamli refurinn. I would be surprised if he doesn't finish this. Just incredible leg power, willpower.
Of course, Páll Logason, no stranger to the yoke. And he's next up. I mean, how good is Páll Logason with the yoke? He has trained it a bit in the gym.
He's used to it. He knows what to do.
Needs to finish the course in a good time to stay in that third place that he has secured over the first 4 events. Of course, we know Páll Logason, he extremely good powerlifter, so 400 kilograms, it is his biggest squat, so it should be no problem for him. Starts to drop the yoke, but he has to secure as many meters as possible. Páll Logason, a crowd favorite, obviously, as you can hear. There we go, Páll Logason. Tremendous effort for him. So next up, Thomas, it should be Kristján Páll.
Kristján Páll, yeah.
Want to get the official tally for the yoke for Páll Logason. Sigurjón went 9.28 meters.
Kristján Jón, hvernig þeir standa sig, því að líklega hann bara að leiða okkur á núna, er búin að jafna, það svo fram að þess að þeir gerir ekki betur. Já.
Kristján Páll going up next. Hopefully Kristján Páll will have a nice showing here. Of course, the lightest athlete here, 100 kilograms.
So you super yoke, that's 4 times his body weight.
4 times his body weight.
He's carrying 4 of himself on his back.
Yeah, that's it's a lot.
Kristján Páll getting ready. Focused, breathing.
Mentally preparing himself. It's going to be a tough race.
Kristján Páll, Árnason. Small particle.
All right.
Getting ready. As you can see, his hands placed, pressing up to the yoke, trying to brace.
Brace and keep the yoke steady. All right, we're off.
Really important. Didn't go far, but he has plenty of time.
Every pickup here is so super hard.
Yeah, it's
you want to walk with it as far as you can with one pickup.
It just gets harder and harder and harder each pickup. Has to go as far as he can. Sigurjón with 9.25 meters. If he wants to stay with Hilmar here in that battle for 4th place, he has to go as far as he can. Hilmar has that body weight, has that strength in him to go the whole distance, but Kristján Páll, oh, the pickups. I believe that's his 5th pickup, and it's too hard, and he's out.
I don't believe he got where Sigurjón went.
No,
but let's see the official results.
Yeah, official tally. It's important to have it official, but they're counting up the meters. 5 meters, 45 centimeters. So they have to reset the yoke, which is always a nice time. When you're next up, Hilmar now starting to imagine how it's going to go for him. I have the tally now for Páll Logason. It's 48 seconds, the 30-meter course. A nice time, definitely beatable.
Yep.
Definitely beatable. Hilmar, a taller athlete than Páll Logason, Sigurjón, and Kristján Páll, so they have to heighten the yoke for him. The pickup will be really gruesome if it's at that height.
It's amazing to see that Sigurjón, went almost twice the distance as Kristján Páll.
Yeah.
Only doing the yoke for the 2nd time.
Yeah. Mentally, and going first in every event, it's hard.
It's stressful, yeah.
It's really stressful. You really don't know what you're gonna do in the event, especially if you only tried it for a couple of times. But here we go, Hilmar psyching himself up. A really fun athlete to be around. Has the Icelandic andi.
Amazing personality, very lovable personality.
Very lovable personality, but you don't see it in the yoke. Wearing the Jordan Air Ones, really nice shoes for the yoke. Already surpassed both Kristján Páll and Sigurjón. I believe it's a 3rd pickup, the 4th now for Hilmar. Wants to finish the 30 meters. Has to finish it. It's a struggle.
It's going good.
Going good. And here he finishes. And now, how far did Hilmar go? Measurements. .56 for Hilmar, currently in 2nd position, only to Páll Logason, which finishes in 48 seconds.
So Hilmar makes a little bit of gap between him and
Kristján Páll. Also, Kristján Páll, of course, in last place in this event currently, with two really good yokers to go. Yokers, that's a new word I just invented. .56.
and has to do it in less than 4
Stefán Karel up next. This is gonna move fast now.
This is gonna move fast. Páll Logason, of course, finishing the course, but he did it in 48 seconds, I believe. And I mean, it's not a terrific time for the 30-meter course, but it's the only one who finishes the course. But these two guys left to go, Stefán Karel and Kristján Jón. It will be sub 20, I believe. It will be 20 or about there. 30 meters. It's not a lot for these guys, especially when you only have to do the one pickup.
Yeah.
It's just run and gun. It's you don't have to drop it at the other side and pick it up again. And these guys more than capable of doing the 400 yoke. Stefán Karel wrapping himself for this. He has been doing that. Focused.
You are watching Iceland Strongest Man live from Reykjavík. The current title holder is next coming up. He is wrapping his knees. He knows he can afford to.
Here we see Hilmar and Kristján Páll suffering after the yoke. It's just pure suffering.
Yeah. The yoke, you know, it attacks your nervous system.
Yeah, it compresses everything, and it's just it's not a fun time.
No,
it's not a fun time, especially if you don't finish it. It's 60 seconds, and it's just a gruesome event if you don't finish. It's same with the truck pull, just different, but the compression is just it's a lot. If you're not used to it, if you don't train your nervous system to pick that up and walk with it, it's gonna be a discomfort.
Yeah.
Here we see Stefán Karel all wrapped up, ready to go. Nice brace, not pushing to the sides as every other athlete has done. And here we see the pickup. Slowly but surely, but Stefán Karel drops it.
That's unexpected.
It's really unexpected because he has done it in training. But Stefán Karel tipped to finish this course. I believe he can do it. Slowly but surely. Halfway there almost. Here we go. Discomfort in his knee. That's not good, especially for the yoke. But if he can make it, he is on a good time. He could beat out Páll Logason here. But it's just that when you stop the yoke, it digs itself into the ground, into the gravel that's in the Reiðhöllin. And there we go. He's done. He's done.
I was so sure he would finish this course.
It seems to me
some
discomfort in the left knee.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Hopefully it's nothing serious, and possibly nothing serious, but gonna have a look at how it is. Heavy yokes does that to you. And interesting to see what distance he did, because he did not finish.
Stefán Karel limping away.
Yeah, this is not good.
Doesn't look good.
Does not look good, especially when you have that pressing medley. We have 2 events left to go after the yoke. Fortunately for him, it's not a movement event, but he definitely needs those legs for the leg drive.
Yeah.
Stefán Karel Torfason just beating out Hilmar with 18.73 meters. So, in order to win this event, Kristján Jón Haraldsson only has to do the 400 kilogram yoke in under 48 seconds.
That's pretty doable for him.
Yeah, plenty of time for Kristján Jón. Could do it slow and methodically. Could do it in blistering pace, as he has done for the past couple of events. Again, Stefán Karel Torfason in second place right now with 21 points, but only made it 18.73 meters. Thomas, you've been in this position a couple of times.
Stressful.
Stressful. You're going as a favorite into an event. Only one has finished. It's a tough yoke. What is going through Kristján's head now?
I think it's stressful, but I think he's confident. I think he's confident he got this.
I mean, we've seen it time and time again. He has done it in training. He likes those moving events. Manhandles the implements. Kristján Jón with the ammonia. Does that help?
Helps get your oxygen levels up in your body. And a little bit aggressiveness.
Yeah. Kristján Jón.
Ready.
And a wide stance. Wide steps. Big steps for the big man. Good pace. The best pace for Kristján Jón. The first drop now. And good breathing. Doesn't need to hurry up, because the 48 seconds most definitely should finish the course. Kristján Jón cementing his first place.
Almost going for a jog with that.
Just a few meters to go. One more drop. And the pickup. Finish line. Just a few meters. And there we go. Kristján Jón doing it in about, I would say, 25 to 30 seconds. But I'm not a stopwatch.
Now we're just waiting for the official results.
Only one to finish now is Kristján Jón Haraldsson and Páll Logason. Páll Logason doing it in 48 seconds. So he is most definitely
1 second.
1 second.
That's close.
I thought it was faster. 47.02.
Kristján Haraldsson wins this event and keeps the lead in the competition.
Yeah, has a really good lead going into one of his best events, the overhead medley.
Yeah.
Good pace, wins out Páll Logason in the yoke, the only other athlete to finish the course. A grueling super yoke.
You can see he's happy with this.
Yeah, he's real happy. Nicknamed the Monster Baby by Magnús Ver.
Yeah.
And you can see why. But about 15 minutes time, we will have the overhead medley. We will have an interview for, I believe, the 5th time with Kristján Jón. He's a popular guy.
Yeah, he is.
Popular guy. It's going to be interesting to... I want to hear from him for the 5th time. What he has to say. Are you going to win the overhead medley? Probably. How do you feel about being in the lead? Happy.
Yeah.
we can see the yoke. As you can see on the middle of your screen, it just every time you drop that yoke, it just digs itself
into the ground.
and possibly made the pickup for the second time harder. And you could see it. All of the athletes did drop the yoke at one point or another. Then we can see Hilmar going into the interview for the Icelandic National Television, the TV show that's going to be made for this special event. Of course, Iceland Strongest Man, the longest reigning strongman contest in Iceland since 1985. I mean, that's old.
In the
older than me.
world.
Possibly in the world. Possibly in the world, at least. I don't want to... Thomas, you're putting me on the spot here. Didn't do my homework. But that's okay. And you can see on the left of your screen, Kristján Páll already warming up. And I believe we have the points for you guys. Kristján Jón Haraldsson getting a
decent lead now.
Really nice lead. Stefán, Karel, Torfason, 24 points. Páll Logason, 22 points. Second place in the Super Yoke. Only 1 second between Kristján Jón and him. Hilmar with 14 points. Kristján Jón Árnason with 11 points. And Sigurjón grabbing up some points there. 7-point tally for him. And I believe we're ready for an interview with Stefán. But in the meantime, let's talk a little bit about what we're going to see up next. It's the pressing medley.
It's pressing medley, 4 implements.
4 implements, and it's kind of hard. It's the Thomas Inch dumbbell. It's a hard dumbbell.
It's small, but weighs 81 kilograms.
81 kilograms, of course, with a big monster dumbbell handle, and the guys with the longer arms. Oh, we have Stefán Karel for us here.
Stefán, þú gafst allt sem þú áttir, þetta var hrikalega þungt, samkeppnin hörð í ár.
Já, bara margir sterkir jókarar hérna, maður má ekki gefa neitt eftir og ég vissi svo sem að þetta er erfið grein fyrir mig, ég hef ekki verið upp með bestíðinu núna, þannig að þriðja sæti er svona ásættanlegt.
En þú var náttúrulega 8 steinatökin eftir sem þú er sérfræðingur í.
Já, ég kann mjög vel við steinana og vonandi næ aðeins að síga á Kristján nær núna í pressumelliðinu. Já. Og já, það verður það hörku bara átt að við hjá okkur í steinunum.
Herðu, og þú ert búin að eiga enga síður ágætis mót, myndur ekki segja það?
Jú, þetta er bara allt í lagi mót fyrir mig.
Við tökum smá ensku strákar. Very tough competition this year. Do you feel good about yourself in this competition so far, your performances?
I feel okay. The guys that are like Kristján and Páll are really strong right now, especially Kristján. So it's been really hard competing against him, but it's always fun to go up against those kind of guys. But it's been really, really tough competition.
But the stone lifting, your speciality, you're going to win that?
Oh yes, I'm coming in to win both the events that are left, but like I said, I love the stones.
So you're not giving the title easily back?
Oh no, he's going to have to grab it from me.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There we have it, Stefán Karel Torfason ready to fight for that second title.
Not ready to give it up that easily.
No. And there's still some fight in him. Was grabbing that left knee, but hopefully it won't be any factor. And as I was saying, the Thomas Inch dumbbell in the pressing medley, it's a tough dumbbell. We start out with that. The more inexperienced guys like Sigurjón and Hilmar, possibly Sigurjón more than Hilmar, are gonna have a tough time there.
Yeah, Sigurjón has only touched that dumbbell one time, and also the big one.
Yeah, and Hilmar, you know that he's capable of that.
He has done it in practice. He has to perform here and show what he's capable of.
Kristján Páll, do we know anything about him?
It's a wild card. He might do it. I think he has it in him.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see.
Then we have the Rogue Monster dumbbell, 90 kilograms. That's a bigger dumbbell. It sits a little bit better on your shoulder, and it's nicer to press, but it's a little bit heavier, 9 kilograms.
And the handle is even wider on that one.
Even wider. And then we have a natural stone press. It's only 95 kilograms. Okay, only 95 kilograms, but it's an
awkward stone.
It's an awkward stone.
Small, compact, and it might be difficult to get into position pressing it for the guys.
I've done it. I tried it a couple of times. I've not succeeded, but I will sometime. Then we can see it there on the left side of your screen. Not yet, but then we have this implement, the log. It's empty, 62 kilograms. So loaded up in this event, it's going to be 142 kilograms. So it's going to be a timed medley, and it's going to be interesting to see. But only a few minutes till we start it up, and in the meantime, we can have a few commercials from our sponsors. Then we'll jump right into the pressing medley.
Once again, is the mountain among men. 6'9" tall, the pride of Iceland, 36 pounds.
You like my beard? So do I. Courtesy of thebeardstruggle.com.
This is Rain. It's more than just total body fuel. It's total push yourself beyond the limits fuel. It's total you got this, ain't nothing gonna hold you back fuel. From 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, it's more than a pick-me-up. It's a jumpstart your day, get me through the night, kicking the can. With all the goods your body needs to crush your goals, so you can focus, boost, hydrate, and recover. This is Rain, total body fuel.
Good morning, Thor. What you got there? Yogurt?
What? It's not yogurt. It's scare.
You count it all. The reps, your grit, the grind, your belief, the dose. Focusing on what matters. Knowing that you must squeeze the most from every day, every step, and every moment. Make it count.
Hello and welcome again to Iceland Strongest Man. Next up we have the pressing medley. As you can see, they changed up the implements. We're gonna start off with a natural stone.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's gonna be 2 hands pressing with a natural stone. I don't see anyone pressing 95 kilogram natural stone with 1 hand, but nonetheless, 95 kilogram natural stone. Then we go into the Thomas Inch dumbbell, 81 kilograms. It's a hard dumbbell, but even harder is the Rogue Monster dumbbell, 90 kilograms. And then you can see the log loaded for 142 kilograms. The log itself is 62 kilograms empty, and then loaded up with beautiful Rogue, those green 10 kilograms barbells.
Plates.
And it's going to start out with, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Kristján Páll.
Yeah.
He was
getting ready.
Kristján Páll getting ready, putting the belt on. Has chalk on his left shoulder, I believe. No, right shoulder. Right shoulder for that dumbbell. So he is wanting to grab that dumbbell up. I know he can clean it. I don't believe I've seen him press it. Theodór Ingolson Melstead, head referee, wanting him to take place. Having a good time, Kristján Páll, laughing straight into the serious face. And there we go. The natural stone. If it were a loading, he would definitely be a favorite for it. But here, does he get the down signal? He does. So he gets the down signal, puts on the wrist wrap for the Thomas Inch dumbbell. This will be huge for him. If he gets this dumbbell, and there we go. Up to the shoulder. Nice placement.
Good clean.
No.
He can try again.
He can try again. He has, I believe, 60 seconds to complete the course. And he can use it for one implement.
It's an easy clean, but the press is more challenging.
No, it's always moving when he tries to press it. And not today, as they say. Next up should be Sigurjón. He did 9.25 meters on the yoke, grabbing those 2 points. His first 2 points in an event with real heart. It was a tough event for the newcomer, but this is even tougher.
Sigurjón getting ready.
Natural stone. First up. Easily up to the chest.
Yeah, easy.
Easy down signal. Faster than Kristján Páll.
Yeah.
Gets the clean, but this is a tough one, and it always moves. It moves when he's pressing, and he knows it. He doesn't have it, but he wanted that stone press faster than Kristján Páll, and that's the advantage of going second.
Easy press with that stone.
Of course, his background coming from Olympic lifting, multiple times Icelandic champion, I believe. He has some Icelandic records, though, in in Olympic lifting. Next up, Hilmar. Didn't like the natural stone. It's gonna be tough for him, or what? Easy clean, up to the chest, but it's a little bit too low.
He wants to get it higher. Okay.
No.
No.
Has a lot of time here. Don't believe he has a 140 kilogram log, so he's gonna have to get that and the Thomas inch to stay above Kristján, Páll and Sigurjón in this event. He has to get it higher up on the chest, and now I believe
struggling a little bit with the position of it.
Yeah. The pressing power is there. No.
Not happy with that.
Not happy with that.
Hilmar has been fighting with this stone for a couple of weeks.
Signature sunglasses coming out for this event. Of course, the bright lights of Reyðhöllin. Don't want that in your eyes. Especially the bright lights of Iceland Strongest Man, fighting to retain the titles. Currently 24 points in second place. Stefán, Karel, Torfason. Should be easy. Experienced.
High up.
High up. Easy press.
Easy.
Gets the down signal.
Solid.
Beautiful press. Thomas inch, 81 kilograms. Again, easy clean, nice placement.
Gets it.
That was a beautiful press, Thomas. The 90.
Giant dumbbell.
90 kilograms. Nice clean.
Let's see it go up.
Did he get it?
He gets it.
He gets it. Theodór Ingólfsson Melsteð gives it to him. 140 kilogram log lift. He has this in the bank. Nice clean, nice placement, but not the press. Next up should be Páll Logason, but let's see that replay. It was a beautiful run there, especially the two dumbbells. Has been training those for a couple of years, and you can see that training coming to fruition. Páll Logason, the static monster, the square meter.
We should see him finish all the implements now.
Should be easy for him. Yeah. I mean, he has the biggest bench press, I believe. And experienced lifter wanting to find out the grips on the stone before the event.
The guys can choose how the stone is when they pick it up.
Yep, they can move all the implements around as long as they don't move them in order. Has to be this order. And he should put the handles like this, so we can walk right up to the log and just push press it. Again, the gloves. No sunglasses though, Thomas. No sunglasses. Páll Logason getting ready. And here we go. Not stressing about this.
Just want to finish.
He finishes all four implements, sorry. Getting the down signal there. And the Thomas inch dumbbell now 81 kilograms. The pressing power is there. Gets the down signal. 2 implements done. The 90 kilograms dumbbell.
Some difficulties with the clean.
One of the smaller athletes, so the clean is an issue with a dumbbell this big. Should be able to do it. Páll Logason. Pressing power is there.
Come on now. No. This is surprising.
Really surprising for Páll Logason. But got the first 2 implements, so he cemented himself in second place now. But the favorite, the phenom.
Kristján Jón Haraldsson.
Next up, here we see the replay of the stone press. I mean, it wasn't the best placement, but the pressing power.
Yeah.
But he has to finish all equipment, all instruments.
Kristján Jón Haraldsson.
Also wearing the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Are those the same ones?
The same ones, I believe. The fluorescent lights in there possibly not favorable for the vision when you, especially in the log lift when you're looking upwards.
Now Kristján has to finish to secure the event win.
And he just nice and easy strolls up to the first implement, the stone. No. Did he get it?
I think, yeah, he got it.
He got it. Okay. Kristján Jón, second implement, easy peasy.
Just throwing it overhead.
The monster dumbbell, 90 kilograms,
Also
easy.
very easy.
140 kilogram log lift. The first one, possibly, to finish that.
No. Let's see him try again.
Has plenty of time, doesn't have to rush anything. Nice clean. But no.
So no one finishes.
No one finishes.
That's very surprising.
Really, really surprising that no one finishes it. If we have a replay of that, I would be super interested.
Look how fast that dumbbell goes overhead. Bam. Like nothing.
Like nothing.
Og líklega hefur hann sigrað þessa grein enga síður. Ég veit það samt ekki.
And we have the tally.
Kristján
Haraldsson with 3 implements in 28.5 seconds. In second place, Stefán Karel Torfason with 3 implements in 35 seconds. And in third place, with 2 implements, 28.65, Páll Logason. So the scoring table, it doesn't change a lot, but Kristján Páll creeping up to Hilmar there. So it's going to be interesting to, I mean, the last event, the stone loading. We know both athletes in the middle of the table, Kristján Páll and Hilmar. They're both good at stone loading.
Kristján Páll has always been very good with stone loading. He's shown a lot of strength in that event over the years.
Good technique, strong guy. He's one of the smaller guys in the event, but somehow he always manages to surprise us in the natural stones, loading, pressing, all of that. It's just it's one of those events that just comes really naturally to him. And of course we have the 95 kilogram stone again in the loading medley, but then it's 137 kilograms, 155 kilograms, and 194, and we finish it off on a big, really big rock, the 212 kilogram rock. You see that on the left of your screen, just next to Björn, Hafthor Björnsson's father. It's gonna be a fast transition into the last event. So hopefully we're gonna start that up soon. Some interviews in process now. Kristján Jón Haraldsson, of course, the winner of the pressing medley by some seconds, even though he failed the last implement. The fastest with the first three of them. And hopefully we'll get an interview with one of the athletes. But I mean, Thomas, you've done this event for countless amount of times. You've done stone pressing, you've done stone loading, you've done atlas stones. After a whole grueling weekend, how hard is it to go into this event? Like you're Kristján Jón, you're in the lead. Is he in the mindset just do what I have to do, or is he gonna put on a show for us?
I really hope he's going to put on a show for us, and I'm pretty confident he gets that last stone up.
Okay.
Stefán, Karel might also do it. I really want to see that.
This event, these exact rocks, besides 95 kilograms, were in the Strongest Man, as the Strongest Man in 2019 with Hafthor Björnsson, the winner of that event, and him and Tom Stoltman were the only ones that lifted that rock. I don't believe a lot of the other athletes have tried it.
I'm not sure.
How big of a factor now is just like Páll Logason is doing right here? He's walking amongst the rocks. He's just trying to find the grips.
You want to get to know the stones. You don't want to show up for the event without ever touching the stones. You want to walk around, find the grips, make a strategic attack on the stones.
Exactly.
Know where to grip them, know where to sit, what side should turn towards you, and everything like that. You just can't go in blindly.
And before we check that out, we're gonna hear from Páll Logason, the third place athlete.
Páll, a really tough competition. You with a comeback. This is a really, really tough sport.
Yes, this competition it's beating me up. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I was really beat up after the truck pull yesterday.
Yeah.
The yoke here almost killed me.
Yeah.
I was actually just surprised I did anything in the pressing event.
So Páll, just the comeback. It's very hard to do just one competition. Maybe you need to do two more or something.
Maybe, yes.
But you trained really hard for this.
I trained really hard, yeah. I took a year started from just the bottom, so worked my way up in a year.
But Páll, you are attending the university?
Yeah.
And you are still working?
Yeah, I'm a student at the university.
Yeah. And you have also a job?
Yeah.
And you have a family?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things happening in your life?
A lot going on. This is like 6th place or 7th place.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think of the last event?
It was a good event. I wish I could have done more. I wish I had more energy, but I lost all my energy in the yoke. So I'm trying to gain some back.
So maybe the young boys are taking over?
We'll see.
We will see about that.
We'll see. I'm still in a pretty good 3rd place, so I'm at least podium.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Páll Logason happy with his placements, and here we see the standings. Kristján Jón Haraldsson with a demanding lead, 33 points for him. Stefán Karel Torfason, 29 points. Páll Logason with 26 points. Hilmar Örn Jónsson, 15 points. Kristján Árnason, now in second to last or fifth place, 13 points. And Sigurjón Guðnason, 10 points, creeping up to Kristján Páll. Hilmar having a good time. But we can hear from Hafthor Björnsson, 10-time winner of the trophy.
Hafthor, welcome to the show. You are a 10-time champion here, and now you're just watching. How does that feel?
Feels amazing. Feels good to be on the sideline and just enjoy this wonderful competition.
So Hafthor, I know you picked up a really heavy natural stone the other day, so you are still lifting quite heavy.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm not lifting regularly quite heavy. I wouldn't say that, but I'm still strong. I can say that. Yeah.
So Hafthor, in your life now, you want to do more competition, or you only doing advertising or working on your skier project in the US? So what is happening?
I'm just staying busy with my life, doing all kinds of different things. But as usual, I always, I enjoy training. I enjoy spending time in the gym. So I always do that, and I always will.
So you even have thought about coming back to Strongman one day, maybe?
Never say never. It's always a possibility, but I've thought about it, but I haven't made any decisions.
Hafthor, so just for the fans, what is happening in your life right now?
Well, a lot of things. My company Thorskir, for example, it's just launched in Walmart in America. We're launching everywhere in America. It's growing quite big, so that's quite exciting. I have my gym, obviously, Thor's Power Gym, which is going well here in Iceland. Then I am just being a father, being a husband.
You forgot one thing. You are taking a part in a movie right now.
Can
you tell me about this?
Well, I'm actually flying tomorrow to Rome to film, but I can't say what it is. But yeah, I'm filming something. I'm flying to Rome tomorrow to work on a project that I'm doing. Yeah.
So you're just keeping fit, keeping strong, and challenging life and enjoying life.
Exactly.
Really good to talk to you, Hafthor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course, Hafthor Björnsson, 10-time winner of the trophy, and now movie star, has a company, living the good life.
Yeah.
Husband, father, etc., etc. But now, the last event, only left.
You can see Kristján Páll getting to know the stones
with his coach Bjarni, Icelandic strength coach, trying to find the grips that are optimal. But in the meantime, while they're taking interviews and examining the rocks, possibly have some words from our sponsors and come right up with the last event and, of course, the crowning of the new champion.
Ever since he started using the Beard Struggle products, he's starting to believe he's an actual Viking.
Yeah, this one's my favorite. It reminds me of my first raid.
You've been in there for an hour.
Go away! Hey, you want to be a Viking? Try this out.
So this is an interview.
And?
skyr have less lactose than yogurt?
Thor skyr goes through ultrafiltration, giving it more protein and less lactose than Greek yogurt, making it easier on the stomach. I should know. I used to eat 2.5 pounds of skyr a day.
Welcome again. The last event just left the natural stone loading, a traditional Icelandic event. So it's going to be fun to see the athletes try. It's a hard loading event.
It's a very, very difficult.
We start out with an easy rock, 95 kilograms. Then we go for the 137 kilograms. Then we go for the 155 kilograms. Then 194 kilograms, and we end up with a grueling 212 kilograms. To start out, Sigurjón, he is in last place, so we go in reverse order of the standings, the total standing tally. And Sigurjón now, as you were talking about just a few moments ago, he's He's checking out the grips. He wants to be able to know, approach the stone and know how to grip it to maneuver it. You've been over this 1,000 times.
Yeah, just grip it straight away. You don't want to have to think too much. Just want to get the stones ready.
This is, I believe they're not using tacky,
which makes it a lot harder.
A lot harder. It's just a pure grip. Easy first stone. The second stone, 137 kilograms. He doesn't get it all the way up, but seems to have the power to do so. But no, he's struggling with it. There we go. A nice grip, but stumbles.
He might be hurrying a bit too much. Just slow down.
Until you're the master of the stones, you have to take your time, find the right, because he did have the right grip.
Yeah. He just had to sit down better with the stone when he got it up to his knees. But it always slipped out of his hands.
Most definitely needs more experience, and then we have Sigurjón doing much better, especially in these kinds of events that require some experience. Kristján Páll, we were talking about it like backstage, etc., and for my money, Kristján Páll is a dark horse here. He could do some serious damage here.
He's shown us that he can do a lot with the natural stones in the past.
Yeah, the 212 is maybe too heavy for him, but the 194 kilogram stone, he should be able to get that.
I think so, yeah.
Checking out the grips for the 137 and then for the 155. 155 stone he has picked up plenty of times. And it's like greeting an old friend.
Yeah.
It's like greeting an old friend, finding how they want to be picked up. But a little bit of a different grip between the athletes, but there are definitely only 1 or 2, maybe 3 grips on each stone that are optimal. No belt for Kristján Páll. Head referee Theodór Már ready. Kristján Páll getting ready. The 95 kilogram rock should be no issue for Kristján.
Should throw it up. Yep.
Easy. The 137.
Yep.
37 easy. Ooh.
It has to stay up.
Has to stay up. Don't want to want it to fall down. And Kristján Páll with a 155 kilogram rock. After
slips
a little bit, but he had it in the pocket. He had a good grip on it. He tries once more. Has to use those fingers and long arms to maneuver it up, but trying to figure out a different way to get a hold of it. Different grip, but no. Seems to be struggling here. Not happy with the grip he chose originally. He did this rock. He did this rock in 2019. He got it up, and then
I think they were allowed to use tacky then.
Yeah.
But not now, so that's a huge difference.
Possibly tacky or a tacky towel.
Yeah.
And it's a huge difference. So the grip, it betrays you really soon. Because we've done 2 days of strongman events now. It's the last event. And Kristján Páll using all his time. And out of time. Only finishes 2 rocks. And next up should be Hilmar.
Yeah, Hilmar next up.
Kristján Páll with the first 2 ones. 95 kilograms and the 137 kilograms. You see him, and it moved a little bit. It happened last year to Theodór Már. It fell down.
Dropped the stone, yeah.
The last event in the Iceland Strongest Man competition.
Hilmar taking a look at the stones.
He's a newcomer to the show. Hafthor is helping him out a little bit.
Getting one of the strongest men in the history of the world to help you with the stones is, and helping you out with the grips also is an advantage.
Yeah, it is.
One of the guys who finished the 212 rock in 2019 when this event was last up. Hilmar though, his first attempt of this event, the 95, no problem for him. 137 for Hilmar. Also a lot of power in those hips and hamstrings and arms. Easy. The 155 will be the first one to get that up. Good grip for Hilmar. Now for the 194. Has done it in training, but after a full lift, full strongman event, it's gonna be really hard. And he tries it, gets it up to the hips. Has to secure it, is doing so. Getting a good grip on it.
Come on, Hilmar.
But no, a little bit too much for Hilmar. Wants to get a second try.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Plenty of time. Knows what kind of a grip he wants to get on that stone.
Getting his hands well underneath it. Right.
Again.
And he gets it.
Does get it! Amazing! And Hilmar is
happy with that.
So happy with that. Hilmar taking the lead with a 194 kilogram stone. Here we see it again. Hilmar channeling his Viking strength here. A better grip and got it in his lap much easier there.
Super happy.
That's a huge effing rock.
Páll Logason up next.
Páll Logason, I mean, we've talked about it before. He's not the tallest athlete. He's possibly the strongest statically, but again, he has those short legs that betrayed him in throwing, and it's not really great for him, especially since he has to lap it and put it up taller than up higher than the other athletes. But can he finish the first 4, possibly the 5? Hjalti Ússus calling him an old fox, the oldest of the athletes here, 36 years old. First one easy, should be easy. 137, easy grip, easy. And
he keeps going easy.
Oh, no, didn't fall off. And then the 194 kilogram rock. It's a big rock. It's a hard rock. But can Páll Logason manage to lap it and put it on? Trying to find the grip.
Ditching the gloves.
Ditching the gloves. Wants to get that. Has to make it now. Páll Logason. 194 kilograms. One last try for Páll Logason. Time is running out. Unfortunately for Páll Logason, not today, but does manage the first 3 rocks in a decent enough time, so is still in the race. I believe he's already, though, secured the 3rd place with that.
Kristján Jón eitthvað í litlu stuði, þá þetta fljótt að breytast. Stefán held ég sé besti steinatökumaður hérna. Það mitt álit, en það þarf
Stefán Karel up next.
Stefán Karel
bæði stóran líkama og mikið faðm sem hjálpar í þessu.
was tied for first place, is now with 29 points in second place.
Með titilin sterkasti maður Íslands. Þannig að við skulum hvetja. Og Kristján Jón svo bara síðastur í þetta.
Páll Logason in currently in second place, also in this event. Hilmar is winning currently with 4 of the 5 stones in 1.23 seconds. 1 minute and 23 seconds. Stefán Karel next up. First stone, no issue at all. 137 kilograms. Doesn't have bit of a stumble there. Has the right grip, and there we go. 155 kilograms. This is the stone most of the guys stumbled on, but not Stefán Karel. Easy for him. In a
194.
Much better time currently than Hilmar. If he gets that up, if he gets that 194 kilogram stone, of course, it is correct. He needs this stone. If he wants a chance to retain his title of Iceland's Strongest Man, he needs this stone.
He has to get it.
But
come on, Stefán.
It's not happening right now. Doesn't have. Does have the right grip, but not the balance. The balance is off, and he calls it quits.
So Hilmar still in first place in this event.
Still in first place. So if Kristján Jón Haraldsson gets the first 4 stones, he's our winner.
Yeah.
Kristján finding the grips on the stones, 194 kilograms. Finding the grips on the 155 kilograms. As we can see, Kristján Jón all through this competition been methodical in every single thing he does, and a big thing about stone loading, stone pressing is finding the grips, staying calm under pressure, just finishing the movement.
Kristján Haraldsson, last athlete today.
Last athlete to go. If he finishes here, first stone up.
Staying calm.
Staying calm, doesn't need to rush anything. Second stone up. Kristján Jón doing a Sunday stroll. If Kristján Jón does this stone in the correct amount of time, he will win the last event and thereby No.
Já, þú getur klárað þetta.
He's done.
He's done.
But he did what he had to do.
Did what he had to do, and he's been doing that all summer long. Just doing what he has to do and finishing up.
And now we see Kristján going again.
Victory ceremony in like 5 minutes.
All the guys congratulating Kristján.
Kristján Jón Haraldsson, officially Iceland Strongest Man 2022, I believe. I mean, I'm doing the numbers. I can't see any other athlete having won the show. I mean, he did what he had to do in every event. He won, I believe, 3 of the 7 and was always in top 3. Always in top 3.
Very consistent.
Consistency, as the man on your left, Theodór Björnsson, will tell you consistency is key to winning strongman competitions. And Kristján Jón Haraldsson, your winner of Iceland Strongest Man. Only the points tally left. Into the last event, the natural stall noting he did have 33 points. Next to him, Stefán Karel, 29 points. And in 5 minutes' time, we will have the award ceremony where our new champion will be crowned. And until then, a few words from our sponsors.
I like to think of the billions of probiotics in each cup of Thor's gear as my personal army, my crew.
What do you mean?
They help break down my food to absorb nutrients better and reduce anxiety. While I'm working out here, they are working in there.
What do you have to offer my kingdom?
ما عندنا شيء. احنا ما عندنا شيء.
They say nothing, nothing. We have nothing.
I have beard oil.
Beard oil from where?
TheBeerStruggle.com.
Really? Why didn't you say so? Welcome, brothers.
You count it all. The reps, your grit, the grind, your belief, the dose. Focusing on what matters. Knowing that you must squeeze the most from every day, every step, and every moment. Make it count.
This is Rain. It's more than just total body fuel. It's total push yourself beyond the limits fuel. It's total you got this, ain't nothing gonna hold you back fuel. From 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, it's more than a pick-me-up. It's a jumpstart your day, get me through the night kicking the can. With all the goods your body needs to crush your goals, so you can focus, boost, hydrate, and recover. This is Rain, total body fuel.
Hello and welcome once again. We only have the award ceremony, but we were getting the points tally and the standings, and if we get that right up on the screen, Kristján Jón Haraldsson, our winner of
New Iceland Strongest Man.
New Iceland Strongest Man, taking the title from Stefán Karel Torfason with 36 points. Congratulations to Kristján Jón Haraldsson. And the award ceremony starting up now, so we'll turn on our camera to the Reiðhöllin in Víðdal. Here we have our 6th place athlete, Sigurjón, Kristján Páll in 5th place. Hilmar,
the event winner of the last event.
Event winner of the last event, did a tremendous job with 192 kilograms, no 4 kilograms. Páll Logason in 3rd place. Epic comeback for the 36-year-old Páll Logason. Has been in this position plenty of times, exactly with this athlete that is giving him the medal, Theodór Björnsson, and in 2nd place plenty of times. But Stefán Karel Torfason, last year's Iceland Strongest Man, now taking 2nd place with 33 points.
Up next we have the new title holder, Iceland Strongest Man, Kristján Jón Haraldsson.
Kristján Jón Haraldsson, our new Iceland Strongest Man, in a long line of great strongmen. He joins that group of elite strongmen from Iceland.
Og svo Steinninn góði, hann yfir 30 getur þyngstu velum á Íslandi. Það þarf Hafthor til að bara afhenda þau.
Of course, Hjalti Úsus talking about the rock that is given out to the winners. Kristján Jón has 1, Stefán Karel has 1, Hafthor has 10.
This is a rock that every strongman in Iceland wants.
Yeah, I would love to have one. Yeah. Guess we'll just have to hit the gym, Thomas. But a beautiful group of athletes there that competed all through the weekend.
Hjalti Úsus, Hafthor og félagar þakka fyrir frábæra stuðning, frábært mót, öllum stuðningsaðilum.
Here we see the 6 athletes that dared to compete.
Sjáumst á ári, takk fyrir okkur.
And congratulations to Kristján Jón Haraldsson, our new Iceland Strongest Man. Thank you to all the sponsors. It's been a terrific weekend. 7 awesome feats of strength that we got to see. 1 eventual winner, 6 boys that tried to pick up the title. It's been a
very exciting weekend.
Very exciting weekend. One of the most iconic and oldest strongman contests in all the world since '85, and it's been a true honor to be here with you all and with you, Thomas.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
And with that, we just say goodbye. Thank you for spending so much time with us and watching this beautiful sport. Thank you and good night.
Thank you.
I like to think of the billions of probiotics in each cup of Thor's gear as my personal army, my crew.
What do you mean?
They help break down my food to absorb nutrients better and reduce anxiety. While I'm working out here, they are working in there.
What do you have to offer my kingdom?
ما عندنا شيء احنا ما عندنا شيء.
They say nothing, nothing. We have nothing.
I have beard oil.
Beard oil from where?
thebeardstruggle.com.
Really? Why didn't you say so? Welcome, brothers.
You count it all. The reps, your grit, the grind, your belief, the dose. Focusing on what matters. Knowing that you must squeeze the most from every day, every step, and every moment. Make it count.
This is Rain. It's more than just total body fuel. It's total push yourself beyond the limits fuel. It's total you got this, ain't nothing gonna hold you back fuel. From 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, it's more than a pick-me-up. It's a jumpstart your day, get me through the night, kicking the can. With all the goods your body needs to crush your goals, so you can focus, boost, hydrate, and recover. This is Rain, total body fuel.